Masturbation does not cause blindness, and it doesn't cause vision loss either. This is an important thing to point out because honestly, this myth is running around social media, online. In fact, you probably have heard people say it yourselves. But good news here is that no, masturbation will not cause vision loss or blindness, okay? Another myth that I've often seen or heard from many people ask me about is there's a myth around that masturbation will cause you to grow hair in weird, sort of strange places, like growing hair on your palms and things like that. And another positive result here is that no, masturbation will not cause you to grow hair in weird places. Okay, so there's no need to believe these. Other myths, and by the way, I have about 11 of these. I have a number of them that I want to go through. Sperm count. Many of you have actually asked me about this. Does masturbation decrease sperm count? Another myth. Thank goodness, masturbation does not decrease your sperm count. By the way, I have a few other myths sort of along those lines that I want to go through. But let's sort of go back to sort of the basics of masturbation. Okay, what is it? Masturbation is basically self-stimulating, stimulating yourself, your genitals, or sort of any other part of your body for sexual arousal or pleasure. You need to understand that this is actually a very normal and natural process. Okay. Now, one thing I will say is that, many of you have written on of my other videos that either you don't believe in masturbation or you don't engage in masturbation, and that's okay too, right? So there are many beliefs that we have, cultures, religions, etc., that we might be a part of, where masturbation simply is not a part of that. And if that's you, that's all right. But as a family doctor, I can tell you that masturbation is perfectly normal. And it is okay. So those are two other myths. So let's pick up right here. Myth, is masturbation abnormal? No, it's not. It's actually a very normal sort of human process, okay, whether you choose to engage in it or not. Masturbation, is it unhealthy? That was the other thing. I kind of lost my word for a second. Is masturbation unhealthy? The answer is no, okay? Again, whether you choose to engage in it or not is a different question, but it's not unhealthy, okay? And just a little detour on this, by the way, masturbation can actually be quite healthy. There are a number of health benefits that come from masturbation. Not only that, but many people sort of get a sense of what they enjoy, who they are, etc. With masturbation. I have other videos on this. We're not going to go down that road in this video. I really want to focus on the myths. So I want you to keep that in mind, that it's not unhealthy, it's not abnormal. Okay, also along those lines, there's a myth running around that if you masturbate and you're in a relationship, it means that your relationship is not a good one. No, that couldn't be further from the truth. Again, I just said masturbation not only is healthy, but it's natural, okay? It's a natural process. It's a natural sort of feeling and thing that many of us have, whether we engage or not. It does not mean that your relationship is not a good one, okay? So keep that in mind. All right, moving on. I got more myths to bust here. Heard this one, that masturbation shrinks your genitals. Nope. Thank goodness for that, right? No, it does not shrink your genitals. It also does not lower your libido. That's another reason that some of you have actually written on my videos that you may try not to masturbate or things like that, is because your fear of decreased libido. No, okay, it does not decrease your libido. Also, let's see here, testosterone. This is a big one, okay? And a lot of people have written these comments that they don't masturbate or sort of kind of hold it, things like that, for fear of lowering testosterone. No. Masturbation does not lower testosterone. By the way, I should give you the source, one of the sources for this video, which is the Cleveland Clinic. There are other sources that I reviewed as well, but Cleveland Clinic is one of the main ones for this video. So you can also check out their articles on masturbation online, okay? Let's see here. Did I talk about erectile dysfunction? This is also big. You see how like some of these are kind of very similar, right? And just to recap, does masturbation lower libido? Does it shrink your genitals? Does it decrease testosterone? Those types of things kind of fall into a very similar boat. Also, does it cause erectile dysfunction? Sort of in that boat, right? Yeah, no. Masturbation does not cause erectile dysfunction. By the way, this is good news, okay? This is good news. So let's keep going. And this is another one. Can you masturbate too much? Okay. Now let's go back to what I said before. Masturbation is a healthy process. It's a normal sort of natural process as well. Once again, regardless of whether you choose to engage in it or not. Can you masturbate too much? Really, the answer to this question has to do with if there are consequences to the masturbation, to your masturbating, that affects your life. Okay. So is your masturbating getting in the way of your relationship? Getting in the way of going to school, going to work, doing your tasks? Is it disrupting your life? Is it causing problems? I would say there may be other circumstances in which masturbation could, one could say you're masturbating too much, but overall the answer is no, you really can't masturbate too much unless, right, your life is being disrupted. There are other problems, etc., that need to be addressed. Okay, so that's sort of a general a general idea, for a general sort of guideline for you to think about, to take a look at. Again, oftentimes masturbation is stigmatized. Oftentimes it is either condemned, or people are often made to feel afraid of masturbation, etc. Now, again, I'm not here to decide what you do for you, okay? That is your decision. It's your right. You can masturbate or not. And once again, as I said before, we belong to many different cultures, countries, religions, all sorts of different groups where that may play a role in how we feel. All of that's fine, okay? But understand, though, that the act of masturbating actually is normal. It is natural. It is actually a very healthy process. And I also want to say, too, that sometimes if there is shame attached to masturbation, etc., it can create problems for us that really need to be worked out, okay? And that's something for you and your doctor, your counselors, your advisors, your family, your partner. Those are things for you to explore further in your life. But overall, know that these myths that I mentioned, good news, are false. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you're surprised by any of these myths, if you thought some of them are true, what you've heard. Let me know if there are other myths that I need to address about masturbation. Check out my other videos on masturbation and sexual health in general. I'm Dr. Jen Caudle, family practitioner, board certified family practitioner. I do videos on all sorts of topics, by the way, not just sexual health, but diabetes and blood pressure and you name it. So on Facebook, please like and follow my page if you have not already. On YouTube, hello, please subscribe to my channel. Click the little bell for updates as well. I'm on all social media channels, guys. So I'm on TikTok and Instagram, and I have a WhatsApp channel and all sorts of stuff. So make sure you follow. I'm at Dr. Jen Caudle. And then finally, make sure you go to my website, check out my website, and also sign up for my free health newsletter, drjencaudle.com. Guys, I'm Dr. Jen. It's good to see you. I'll see you soon.